Drinking a something you can't get in the Texas podcast studio.
Wegmans.
Can you see it? Yeah.
That's a Wegmans blueberry nectarine.
Wegmans blueberry nectarine.
Sparkling water.
Soon to be sponsored by Wegmans.
Oh my God, if we were sponsored by Wegmans.
I'd move up here.
You'd have to. Because
I'd have to go so that we could do like a supermarket sweep within Wegmans.
Oh my God, what a dream.
Can you imagine?
I can.
Truly, I don't know who likes sparkling waters more, me or you.
I feel like you might like them more, but I love the Wegmans brand.
The Wegmans brand is good because I also think Waterloo is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I do like Waterloo. I think you can get that here.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
It's not regional, But a sparkling water where you taste the flavor coming in, you taste the flavor swished around, and then afterwards you still taste the flavor.
Yes.
I am all in.
Yes. And it's like a fine wine, like the flavors. This is blueberry nectarine. And so on the intake, you might taste more of the blueberry.
Here, I'll tell you.
And then you'll see the nectarine notes come out.
It's exactly what happens.
Mm-hmm.
They even advertise it correctly. Blueberry nectarine. It's not like nectarine then blueberry. I'm getting blueberry. I'm feeling nectarine.
Yes. And that's the same with the black cherry vanilla.
You get that vanilla at the end. I said it tastes like it has like a cream soda flavor to it.
Yes. It's so good.
If you can get to a Wegmans, do it.
Don't walk. Run.
Mm-hmm.
Someday we'll have a real sponsorship and people won't even know because they'll be like, these women hawk products all the time for no money.
That's fair.
Okay. We are almost done with Suits.
So I wanted to do a quick gut check, like your emotions. How are you feeling?
Thank you.
Because I know what's ahead. Like I felt this on a Sunday afternoon in August of 2023 when I finished it. And I just want to know, it's funny because
it's August.
It's August now.
2025.
So, yeah, you were where I was 2 years ago. So I know what it's like to walk in your shoes. So I'm curious how you're feeling, knowing that we're going to recap 7 and 8, and there's only 2 more episodes left.
I can't believe that it's going to be over. Like, I can't understand how it's going to tie together. It's like there feels like there's so many things that could go wrong.
Yes.
That I'm a little stressed.
Does it feel like they added a lot of stuff at the end?
It's not like they added stuff. It's just that's how the series works. It's like every episode is a whole new thing.
They got to
so
do it.
I'm like, how could they possibly tie things up when every episode more shit hits the fan?
Yeah, well, that's like our lives. Like you're like, I'm trucking along. I think I'm going to get through this season, literally. And then all of a sudden, dang,
boom.
We got people like Cahill coming back.
Yes.
It's always good to see
Gunderson.
Always good to see an old boyfriend, though. Not Gunderson.
Yeah, or an old friend.
Or an old friend. Like
or an old
Gunderson.
friend zone, like Gunderson.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what? I think you wrote a brief.
I did. I wrote a brief. And should we clap?
I would love to because we're here
person.
And we're in person. We can do it. 1, 2, 3.
Can we not do it when we're in person?
Wait, are we looking at each other? Because usually we look at each other. 1, 2, 3.
That was it.
Yeah, that's great. Okay. That's our clip for the internet. Okay.
All right. Here's my brief.
Okay.
Harvey. Everything is always about Harvey. And this week we got to see Lewis Litt be Harvey for a day. And he just might have been a better Harvey than Harvey himself, because the real Harvey is kind of a douche. He's not listening to Samantha as she drives across the state to surprise her bio dad for the first time. And he's getting Cahill investigated for collusion. It's all laughs and giggles with Lewis's wig till Harold Gunderson comes gunning for a merger and asks, will the real Harvey Specter please stand up?
Woo!
With only 2 more episodes left in the series, we can't wait to see what happens next to all of our Harveys and friends.
Dang.
I feel like we say, will the real...
I was just going to say, that was a callback. That's why I said, ooh. That was a callback.
So
I believe.
Will the real Lewis Litt
please stand up. That might even been the name of an episode. We've done so many. Go check them out from the beginning. That it's... Yeah, it might have been in a brief. I might have wrapped it.
I think you did wrap it because as I wrote that, I was like, Amanda has done this better, but I did feel like it was appropriate with this storyline.
No, I did it first. I didn't necessarily do it better. You brought it back as a callback.
Thank
so
you.
give yourself some credit for that.
Thank you. I hope that we can use it one more time for the rule of threes.
Well,
Amanda,
I have to write the brief next time. Cool. Well, do you want to kick it off with episode 7?
Oh, yeah, we gotta say the names.
Oh, yeah.
They're not both Scenic Route.
They're not. Let's see here.
It's Scenic Route and then another one.
We got to look it up.
Uh-huh.
Season 9, episode 8, Suits.
Prisoner's Dilemma.
This is season 9, episode 7, Scenic Route, and season 9, episode 8, Prisoner's Dilemma.
Prisoner's Dilemma.
Prisoner's Dilemma. All right. Well, before the credits, my boyfriend's back,
and his name is Sean Cahill.
Hey ya, Sean Cahill is back. Okay. Sean Cahill tells Harvey that Malik is coming after him for colluding with Harvey. Harvey tells Cahill to hire him as his lawyer. Here is the thing. If you were just now finding is this actually happened. So they are kind of fucked.
Yeah, because they actually did collude.
And they did colluded 2 years ago, right? Like that's what
When
they're saying.
Mike, yeah.
They're saying,
Mhm.
2 years ago. For us, like 7 weeks ago or
Right,
something.
yes,
right.
yeah.
But this happened, so they are fucked.
Yeah, they are fucked.
Yeah.
And Cahill's like, why would I hire the man that they're accusing me of colluding with to be my attorney? But then everything they say is attorney-client privilege. And
Yeah.
Harvey thinks that Cahill has a wire on.
Yeah. He's like, I don't actually trust you. And if you hire me, then
I trust you.
I trust you. Also, we'll figure out that messaging later, but we can't speak freely until I am your attorney.
Yeah, which I thought was very smart.
Which is interesting because he said, I hire you as an attorney. I always thought that if you had to hire somebody as attorney on the spot, you had to give them $1 because
For a retainer.
yeah, I will say there've been a couple of times when I owned DCH where something was happening and I was like, and I needed a lawyer right there. I know who, like once was Heather McKinney. I handed her $1. I was like, hey, real quick, I need to talk to you. By the way,
Here's $1. You're my
Heather
attorney.
McKinney, fantastic
Yeah.
attorney, fantastic podcaster.
Fantastic comedian.
Yeah.
Fantastic human.
Yeah. And so I handed her $1. And then I think there was somebody else once that was on the site and it was like our normal attorney wasn't around and I needed to talk to somebody quickly. And I was
You have
like,
so many attorneys.
I was like, please pull $1 out of the cash register and I need to give you this retainer. So I thought you
But
had to do that.
I think that's a bit. I think people probably thought you were doing a bit with them.
No. Heather stepped into my office. So this wasn't.
She pulled out a briefcase. She pulled out her suit coat and she was like, yes, hello.
Yeah.
I am now your attorney.
Yeah. Do you not have to do that? Do you have to give them the money?
I don't think so. I don't think you have to pay them.
Okay.
But I think that's a nice gesture. Like,
Mhm.
here's $1.
Mhm.
A penny for your thoughts,
Penny.
$1 for your counsel.
Oh, is that, or do you make that up?
Oh, I said that. Not the penny for your thoughts.
We could be sponsored by the American Bar Association with that kind of quote.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
should do that.
Yeah. American Bar, sponsored by the American Bar Association and Wegmans.
Wakeman's sparkling water specifically.
Yeah.
Okay, the next scene, Lewis is dictaphoning baby name options and he's like, Lionel and Levi are out.
Okay.
Like, not good baby names. He's
Mhm.
gotten all the way to L's.
Okay.
When Esther comes in to see how her merger is going
Mhm.
because her company is merging,
Mhm.
and he's like, it's great. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no reason for your board to
Mhm.
not approve it. And she's
Mhm.
like, well, shoot. And he then learns from his sister about her being assaulted by her former mentor
Mhm.
from 15 years ago. And he's the one who's trying to merge and become a part of her company. And she's like, I cannot have that happen.
Right.
And he is like brother mode.
Mhm. He is. Good for him. Harvey presents Donna with a fancy bottle of wine, and she immediately knows that he is hiding something from her because he's never out shopping for fancy wine. It's going to be fancy whiskey and bourbon.
Mhm.
Harvey is worried, and Donna isn't sure that they can actually trust Cahill.
Yeah. And Cahill probably isn't sure he can trust Harvey.
It's one of those things where it's like dance with the devil that you know as opposed to the one you don't.
But do they really know Cahill? I feel like they just like work with Cahill
I
sometimes.
think they know him pretty well. Like they're like more than just coworkers. They're kind of friends.
They're not even coworkers.
I mean, they're colluders.
Yeah.
There's a huge difference between being a coworker and, a colluder.
Mhm.
And then we hear our favorite song.
A greenback boogie. Okay, after the credits, Malik tells the judge
Mhm.
that it is outrageous for Harvey to represent Cahill, which it kind
It
of is.
is.
But Harvey's like, I'm not on trial, so I can represent whoever Cahill wants to represent him.
Mhm.
And Cahill then waives the right to a mistrial. And so the judge says, okay, then if he's not going to do a mistrial, there's no reason for him not to pick whoever counsel he wants.
Yeah. Cahill gets pissed at Harvey right then. He's like, why'd you do that? He's like, I had to take a chance. Like, look,
Right, because Harvey offers, he's like, I'll step away from being his counsel if Malik will drop it, because it's clear that he has a problem with me,
Yeah.
not with Cahill.
Yeah.
Which was a big bluff. And
Yeah.
I can see Cahill being like, what the, like Cahill's scared.
Yeah. Cahill's, shaking in his boots
Mhm.
or his loafers, whatever he wears.
I gotta see that cowboy movie he's in. Speaking of boots and Cahill,
Oh, maybe this one we watch. Maybe we pick a couple of these before we
yeah, a good
we
movie.
tell the listeners what's in store for next time. Okay, then we get Faye, we have Faye here, who gets a call from Malik, and she agrees that Harvey needs to get knocked off of the case. Faye says that she will represent Sean instead because she read the affidavit from Kevin Miller saying that Harvey and Sean did collude to get him and Mike Ross out of prison. And so,
So she basically tells Harvey why he's in trouble.
yeah, that Harvey already knows. Like this, he already knows. I have
He just doesn't know why Malik is doing it. So that's what they're trying to figure out. They know that they did collude, but they don't know how Malik knows.
yes, that's what they're trying to get to the bottom of that.
Okay, what's your problem?
My problem is coming.
Okay.
Okay. It's
Okay.
it's about to happen. I have
Okay.
a lot of hot thoughts on
Hot
this
talk.
storyline,
Okay.
big time.
So
Okay.
then Cahill, Harvey, and Alex are meeting, and they're like, Alex is like, something doesn't smell right here. He's like, Cahill has got to try to get to Malik's boss
Mhm.
and intimidate from that angle, while Kevin Miller needs to be spoken to
Mhm.
and figure out why now, and how, and who spilled the beans.
Harvey goes to figure out why Kevin is playing ball with Malik. Malik said he would void the deal with Cahill that Cahill made with him, and his wife would go back to prison. And it wasn't William Sutter who went to Malik either, because he died 8 months before. So who got the ball rolling on this? Like they thought it was William Sutter, and it wasn't.
Right, because Sutter's the only other person who knows about the deal.
Yeah.
Well, Harvey and Alex try to figure out what triggered Malik. They're like really trying to get to the bottom of it now. And the warrant he used to go after Kevin was a deathbed confession.
Yes.
So the warrant he used to go after Kevin was a deathbed confession by an informant at a very familiar prison. So now they're putting some pieces together.
Harvey goes to see Charles Forsyth in prison, who is Eric Roberts, Julia
Julia
Roberts' brother, Emma
Emma
Roberts'
Roberts'
dad.
dad.
Yeah, estranged. He was an informant for Andrew Malik, and Forsyth is always going to be on the side against Harvey. He is like, doesn't matter what you say, you and I are never on the same side. Man, that guy is a dick.
Such a dick. But
Yeah.
he's the one who I guess Sutter confessed to,
Mhm.
and then he immediately went to Malik
Mhm.
and got this thing rolling.
Yeah.
Good to see him though.
Yeah.
Harvey then tells Cahill he's got a lot of pressure on Harvey then tells Cahill, like, you've got to put pressure on Malik's boss
Mhm.
because he needs this favor and he needs his wait, what happens here? Okay, so what happened? Harvey is like, we know where this came from. We know it's Charles Forsyth. Now you need to do your part, Cahill,
Mhm.
and put pressure on your boss to go to Malik's boss to be like, he's wrongfully prosecuting or
Yeah.
something. Like he's
Yeah,
going
malicious
at
prosecution.
malicious prosecution.
It's our favorite. It's the name of our improv troupe.
Yeah, malicious prosecution.
Yeah.
Because he's going after Harvey. He wants to go after Harvey, but he's doing it through Cahill. So Cahill should be left out of this, basically.
Yeah.
And so Cahill's like, okay,
Yeah.
And his boss, Cahill's boss, is like, just a reminder, you want me to do this to protect Harvey, but Harvey's the one who put you in the position, not Malik.
Which seems to be a song that we hear played quite often.
Especially these last couple episodes, I feel like people are starting to
Yeah.
be like, Harvey's the one who did this.
Yeah. Donna warns Malik, so she goes to see him, that because remember they have a history too, because they all worked at the office together, that Harvey won't let it go this time. And she is not going to go see Harvey tonight because he is too busy kicking Malik's ass.
Mhm.
Look at her just going in there to defend.
So sassy. Protect your man, Donna. So then Malik sees Harvey and tells him that, my boss asked why I didn't come after you. So ask and ye shall receive, Harvey Specter.
Mhm.
And he cuffs him. right there in front of the
Mhm.
office.
Mhm.
And Harvey's going to go away. He's not just getting disbarred. He's going to go to prison, is what
Yeah.
Malik says.
Mhm.
So then they're in the interview room,
Mhm.
and Malik is telling him, like, you're screwed. Cahill has also been arrested at the same exact time for obstruction of justice for
Mhm.
going to his boss, to go to Malik's boss to try and get him to back off the case.
So Donna has a bad feeling about this because her gut is always right. And she goes to tell Alex that something is wrong and Cahill and Harvey are not in the office. And she's like, something's going on. Like,
But what?
what is it?
Then it's Malik trying to break Cahill and Harvey, and he's doing a really good job. It's like cutting back and forth between the interviews with them. And it's like he's saying one thing and the other person's responding, and you can tell he's really working them against each other and building up this case of like, someone's going to break. Is it going to be you?
Mhm.
Is it going to be the other guy?
Mhm.
And just as it's like he's about to rest his case and break someone, Alex walks in and he goes, I need to talk to my client, because Harvey couldn't make a phone call because the police officer broke his phone.
Yeah.
Right when he got arrested. So when Alex comes in, Malik drops that that's fine because Cahill already cut a deal with his new attorney.
Which,
Faye.
yeah. Okay.
Is
Here
this
we
your
go.
problem?
This is my problem.
Okay.
Harvey Specter would be all over any of his clients' ass if
For
they-
talking.
For talking.
Yes.
And Harvey is like talking and pleading his case and then saying no. And like, so would Cahill. Cahill would not. I mean, I know he's
they're
like,
both attorneys.
they're both attorneys. Cahill would also do the same thing.
Like
Like
without representation.
the fact that I hate this so much. Like the first time I watched it, and also like Harvey looks legit scared because he's like, oh fuck, I might go to prison for this because he did it. Right. Like we've got to figure out a way out of it.
Yeah.
He did it. I'm so furious that Harvey did not follow his own advice. I understand like do as I say and not as I do, but this is like one of the things besides like cheating on people. Like I think the first thing on like Harvey's list of do not do is don't cheat.
Yes.
Okay. He's
right.
has a big, huge issue with infidelity. Rightfully so.
Right.
2, shut the fuck up until your attorney is there.
Yes.
And 3, tell me everything. Like those are
Yes.
the things, right? Like
Yeah.
those are so important to Harvey, and we hear it for 9 seasons. I got like angry the
Mad.
first time I was watching it, and then watching it whatever 4th or 5th time. We rewatched it again the other night. Like I don't know if you know. I'm like, why are they talking? And I wanted to say it. I was like, I have so much to say, but I'm not going to.
Well, I do feel like they're talking because they think that they're smarter. You know, like I
doesn't
also,
matter because I get it.
I took my head off.
Yes, they are smarter than. I don't know if they're smarter than Malik. Malik is great. He's
Right.
a great attorney. It's just they're not there. Like Malik sees everything because
Right.
he's the one walking back and forth,
Right.
trying to pit them
And they
against
don't
each other,
know,
and they
so
don't
don't
know if
say
this is
something.
true or not. And this is obviously like this is like as your niece said this morning, a classic. I asked her, "Go, what do you want
classic.
for breakfast?" She goes, "I'm going to start with a classic," and had a yogurt tube. But this is a classic move. Like they're going back and forth, pitting it against each other. They should shut up.
They should.
I was
shut
so
up.
furious.
Well, they should have an attorney present for sure.
They should. It's also like he should be able to throw all of this out because
Yes,
you have
maybe
a certain
that's
amount
why.
of you have a certain amount of time that like your attorney is like if you don't
Yeah.
whenever if you
Because
don't
they should
provide
have
them
had
an attorney,
Harvey.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Maybe that's why they're talking, because they're like, oh,
I
my
don't know.
attorney's not present.
I don't know.
But yeah, it was
Sorry,
it
I
was
was hot on
ridiculous.
this one.
I think also though it is true that when you're in a position where you like, I think Harvey was scared, and so you make decisions that are not like your normal decision.
Fear-based choices.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And even if you're like prepped for it, I don't think you can be prepared for the reality of prison hitting you.
It's fair.
Okay, so then we learn. So then Harvey gets out.
Mhm.
Cahill's also out. Harvey goes on the street and punches him in the face, and he's like, "Fuck you and the horse you rode in on."
Dang.
And Harvey's like, "You had your whole life. I've done my whole life. I've done what I think is right,
Mhm.
and rules aren't right or wrong."
Mhm.
And Cahill says, "He had us. He
Mhm.
had us. He had us." And then Harvey says, "Well, now he only has me."
Right.
Cahill,
Mm.
fuck you and the horse you rode in on.
Donna asks Faye how she could go against Harvey. And Donna tells her that she sides behind morality, but Faye says that but then Faye says he's a cancer to the firm, that Harvey is a cancer to the firm. But Donna reminds her that Harvey's moral compass kept her from being turned in over to the bar. So maybe think about that before you call him a cancer.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think Faye's saying the truth.
Yeah, you like Faye.
I do like Faye.
Okay.
I do like her because I feel like she's saying things that I've thought. Like, this firm is cancerous and Harvey is the head of it, and everyone's following him to do all these crazy things. And it's like, this doesn't even make any sense. But I like watching it and I enjoy Harvey. But I don't think that Faye's they're like painting out this woman who just says the obvious as this horrible, bad person. And Donna hates her so much. And she's like, well, she literally wouldn't be there if your firm didn't do the things that they know they're not supposed to do.
Depot, would you still be working there?
Under Faye?
No, like if all of this was going on, would you have jumped ship or would you stick it out?
What level am I? Am I an associate?
No, you're at least a junior partner.
A junior partner, so I kind of know some of the stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
I think when Jessica went down and that all came out, and if I had been at the firm, I would be like, I think I'm gonna move firms.
Okay.
If I had not, and I was still there when Robert went down, I think I'd be like, I need to get out of here.
Okay.
Because if you're a junior, you don't know all the reasons.
Yeah.
You're just saying, oh my God, the head of this firm.
Okay. If you're a senior partner, would you have stayed?
Like if I'm Katrina?
Yeah.
Probably not. I'd probably be like, who is leading this?
Okay.
Would you?
It's hard to say with that specter smile. Part of me, most of me would want to leave. And part of me would be like, let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's see if we can fight this.
Mm-hmm.
The
just
thing
like
is
fighting like you did something wrong.
I know. The thing is that you could go to jail.
Right.
And I
For what?
I don't have the whole like hold my beer attitude.
No.
To fight somebody, not like physically, like with my words in my brain. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If it meant I'm going to go to jail.
No, I'm not into going to jail. It's not something I want to do.
But I am, I can be a little bit of a risk taker. So I would go for it up until a point.
Yeah.
And then but I also have a very strong moral compass, I feel like. So I would have to back out if it meant I was going to jail.
Yeah. I feel like I'd be a whistleblower. I feel like I'd be the one who was like, Faye, you need to come. And then they'd be like, what the fuck did you do? And I'd be like, we needed a daddy.
Yeah. We needed a daddy.
We needed a daddy.
Okay. So Donna asks if what is this? If Harvey check in. I'll let you take this one.
Okay. Well, let me figure out what I was writing here.
Yeah.
Donna asks. Oh, Donna's like, hey, Harvey, can we check in here?
Yeah.
A lot has happened
Mm-hmm.
and you haven't told us everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, oh, well, as soon as Cahill signs the plea, he's screwed.
Mm-hmm.
Malik has him basically.
Yeah.
But Alex actually pulled the arrest warrant. So he kind of comes in and saves the day because the timeline is all mixed up. And this is kind of like a scene from Scooby-Doo.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a lot of like, it's like, wait, he said that he pulled the warrant at this time, but this call didn't happen until here. And this deathbed confession happened then, but this call didn't happen until here. So it's like piecing together that basically this whole case is a house of cards.
Yes.
And it's not, like conveniently things have happened, but like he was going to arrest Cahill and Harvey before there was intimidation from the boss, right? From Cahill's boss. So because of that, they can't say that it's because of the call from the boss that they were going to arrest him. So they were clearly like making this malicious prosecution case.
Yes.
Because the time don't matter. The math doesn't math.
The math doesn't math.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We've got some work to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
We're ready and we're
cool now. I like that we were like, the math doesn't math, and we were both trying to figure out how to make that work, and then you just immediately were like, Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
Because this scene for me, I don't know if I asked you with my mouth or in my brain when we were watching it. Does that make sense to you? Because I watched it so many times. It's like,
that's why my notes are like, this is a Scooby-Doo scene. Because it was like,
great. Look,
it was so like,
we're not a doctor.
No, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a time person.
Yeah,
I'm not a math time person.
You were a math major.
No, I was not a math major. I was a film major.
I know you exactly. You were a film major.
I taught 8th grade math.
That's right.
Those poor children.
That's it. Samantha is not going to be talked about right now. We'll talk about it later. Sorry. Cahill and Harvey are waiting in Malik's office with all the evidence that Malik was conspiring against them with Forsyth. And then they arrest Malik, which is really nice. They were super chill. They're ready to go.
Gail and Harvey are always just waiting in an office to arrest people.
Yeah, it's their brand.
It's like their brand.
Their brand.
Mike and Harvey are always quoting movies. Cahill and Harvey are always standing in an office waiting with people behind the doors to arrest you.
Malik, we're gonna do what you did to us, and we're gonna make a big deal out of it and look real chill. While one of us leans on a window up against the credenza, and the other one spins around in your chair.
While two FBI agents come out from behind your bookcase
Yeah.
and arrest you. Like he didn't see them when he walked into his office. It's like
Again.
these two FBI guys who come in and arrest him.
The ending of a Scooby-Doo show.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
They pull off the mask.
Yeah.
And they're like, actually, ooh, you're the one.
Harvey then goes to see Forsyth to tell him that Malik will be joining him in 6 months. And Forsyth thinks he will be out in 2 years, but Forsyth perjured himself. So now he is going to get more time. And, oh, who do you know decides how much time he gets?
Scooby-Doo. Cahill.
Cahill who? Okay.
Yeah. Poor Forsyth.
Yeah.
He should have gone on Harvey's team, but he never learns.
Yeah.
This all ends with Harvey telling Donna that they won. And he comes home and he's like, we did it. We beat another one. I almost went to prison, but I didn't. And she goes, your mom died.
Yeah.
God,
Dang, can't get a break.
no. Also, that sucks.
It does.
To be sitting on that information and Harvey's like coming home. And either, what if this had gone a different way? And he was like, well, I'm going to prison. And then she goes, okay,
Well, let's get your mom buried before you go.
Yeah.
I mean, like, can you imagine?
no. Like at least she had some good news to balance that.
Yeah.
What a surprise too. She seems so healthy.
Yeah. Well, it's a heart attack.
Yeah. But I mean, you just think someone who's a healthy artist
Yeah.
lady,
You never know.
never know.
Next storyline.
Lewis
Mm-hmm.
asks Katrina to look over his sister's merger and find a legitimate reason to drop it because they just need to figure out what is wrong with the merger. And
Yeah.
she's like, well, they're like overpaying. She's like, it's not always like the price that they're willing to pay. It's also like the cut of the diamond. Like there's
Clarity.
like all
Yeah,
the clarity. So like they have to figure out what's wrong,
Mhm.
basically.
Lewis then goes to see Paul, the mentor molester, to tell him he knows that his supplier is on the brink of bankruptcy and his sister's resources are off limits. Lewis then tells him he knows he assaulted her, and Paul throws back the same, like, women are lying thing,
Don't
which
believe them.
is infuriating.
Yeah.
Paul's gross.
So gross.
We find out he's even grosser as this episode progresses.
Which usually they are.
They usually are. It's kind of like ants. Like there's never just one ant.
Right.
Like when you see an ant out in the wild or in your house,
Mhm.
there's never just one.
No, there's
it's
more.
just the one that's made itself visible to you.
Right.
When you have somebody like this dude that's getting away with all kinds of grossness,
Ugh.
it's not a one-time deal. This is the first time somebody is actually saying something.
Right. Because he was awfully prepared to be like, oh, well, then why'd she work with me for 5 more years?
Yeah,
And,
he
like,
had his rebuttal. He
like,
was ready to go.
He was like, I've already justified this in my head.
Yeah.
And I've justified it in a way that your sister's going to look like
Mhm.
she's guilty as me.
Also, I'm leading this big organization. Why would the board get rid of me if I'm the,
Right. Yeah. He feels very comfortable.
Yeah.
Esther is then pissed that Lewis was told Paul about it because
Mhm.
she just received a buyout from her board, which is not what she wanted at all. She didn't
No.
want to lose her company at all.
No.
But Paul is then triggering this
Yes.
with her board.
Yeah.
And she does not want to come forward. She's like, this could ruin my family. I don't want my kids to have to like read about this in the journal. Like
Right.
this is personal and
Yeah.
it makes me feel shameful. And like, I'm mad that you didn't just listen to me, Lewis,
Yes.
which is true. It's like
Yes.
her story to tell. And Lewis shouldn't have dropped that, even though he was pissed.
I get the protective brother thing, but it is her story to like
Mhm.
she gets to choose. And
Yeah.
then when she's ready, he could be there to support her
Yes.
and go,
how she wants.
Yeah. Katrina overheard the whole Esther Lewis conversation, and she tells him that Esther isn't just feeling angry, she's feeling powerless. And like, you need to remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Samantha and Lewis meet for drinks, and he needs her help. He needs her to take Paul down because he can't do it because his sister isn't a client.
Yes.
Her
The
company
is the client. Yeah.
Mhm. And he can't Faye's not going to let him take on his sister as a client.
Mhm.
But Samantha luckily has been fired from the firm. So she's going to help figure out a way to take Paul down.
Lewis is outside of Esther's house. You noted that you loved the lettering on her wall.
Yes. whatever her address was above the garage,
Uh-huh.
it looked so nice.
It's a lovely home.
A lovely home.
lovely
I
home.
wonder where they like Long Island. Where do you think they live? Hudson Valley,
I don't know. I
There's
mean,
a really
it's
pretty-
close enough to New York.
Yeah.
You know?
Jersey.
Yeah. I don't know.
It was beautiful. Like the letters were just so nice.
So nice. So he's outside this house with lovely lettering, and he apologizes. And Esther opens up that she felt ashamed, and Lewis tells her he went to go get some help. And if you want it, he's like, I know you didn't want me to do this, but I went and did it. I got some help, the help is Samantha. And she's like, thank you, Lewis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because now they got a good team. And Katrina goes and asks Samantha if she can also help, because we learned that Katrina, when she was back in the prosecutor's office, watched a woman who was clearly telling the truth get nothing. Like basically the jury did not side with her, even though it was obvious that she was the one, but Katrina says, like, that was a while ago. Times have changed. I think that we could get a win here, and I want to be a help, like getting her exonerated.
It's awesome. So then they go power walking in to try and fix all this, right? And I love it. There are 6 other women who have been assaulted by Paul that they have signed an NDA. Katrina says they could go after the attorneys for the company that made that NDA because those are liability and they have exposure. And so they go to pit the attorneys against each other. And the question is, who is going to talk first?
So then we have another scene where instead of Malik doing these interviews, we have Samantha and Katrina interviewing these 2 different attorneys, basically being like, who are you going to side with? Like, you made this NDA to cover up Paul's ass, who you know he's guilty, but now like that's not for the company's sake.
Yeah.
And that then makes the company look like they were aiding and abetting this molester.
I'm fine with them doing this because they're doing it for the right reasons.
Is this not, I mean, they're not doing anything below board.
No, those attorneys.
This is a strategy.
Yeah.
That's the thing. This is not shady. This is just good attorneying.
Yeah, it's great attorneying.
Right. So sometimes they do things that are like, this is shady, and they're making stuff up. In this case, they have all the evidence and they're just using an approach.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I think this is great.
Samantha tells Lewis, who is, we find out, wearing a t-shirt and pants in his home, which
not
is
his Speedo.
Not a Speedo. So, I guess he likes to keep things interesting. That he has to convince his sister to come forward, but Lewis wasn't able to do that. And so it's going to have to be Katrina. Back at the office, Katrina has
Esther come in
and says, hey, we need a plaintiff. And she says, look, I called a client of mine who did not win a case that was similar to this. And I asked her if she regretted coming forward. She goes, I would have felt worse if I didn't, and said nothing because that guy would have gotten away with it. So she's basically kind of convinced Esther to come forward.
Yes. Yes. It was a good convincing.
Yeah.
So then Lewis is in the conference room and Paul's like, oh, well, you're here for the merger. And then Lewis is like, nope, actually, you piece of shit. And he shows him all the NDAs and all the dirty deals. And Paul thinks, well, that's fine, but no one's going to come forward. Like, Esther's not going to come forward. Basically, he thinks he knows that he's got her because he's made her feel so weak. But then she does come, not just forward as a plaintiff, but stands right behind him and reads him the biz.
Oh my gosh. Love when I give the biz.
Yes. And she's like, and they will believe me because here's why. And so he's got to either resign or she's going to sue him because even though she can't sue him in criminal court, she can sue him in civil court, right? For damages.
No, she can sue him in criminal court, not civil court. Was that right?
I feel like the statute of limitations for him to like go to jail has passed, which would be criminal.
Okay.
But she can still get money from him.
Yeah.
So he signs it and he decides that he's just going to resign.
Yeah.
Which is great. So she could not have done this without Lewis, and she gives him a big hug.
Yeah. Lewis then updates Sheila on his sister's case. She's like, I'm so happy to hear that. And I hate to say that, but I'm happy to hear,
right.
And I'm going to call Esther tomorrow. And Lewis tells her he wants to get married before they have the baby. And then he gives her an engagement ring. And
is this the 3rd time that they've done a proposal? This is
the 3rd proposal. Yeah.
Maybe technically 4th because he proposed, then Sheila proposed, then he proposed at the same time.
Yeah. And then this one.
And then this one.
Yeah. And you're excited because you have been predicting this.
I was really hoping that they would have a wedding.
Okay. Okay. Good. All right. We got episode 8, which is something about a dilemma. Oh, prisoner's dilemma. Right?
Wait. Go down. We did episode 8 first. Because they both have the same name.
No, we didn't. We just did this.
Yeah, that's the go up. That's episode 8. No, that's episode 7. It starts with
I guess the cool thing for anybody watching this is you just start here. How crazy is that we didn't even catch it?
I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember. Yeah, so that was episode 8.
We'll make sure for the series finale to get this right.
We better.
At least we look cute.
We look so cute. Thank you for the beauty filter.
This isn't the beauty filter. This is how we woke up.
Yeah, we did wake up like this. Okay, so now episode 7. So the episode before that.
So
Will you just edit this where you'll cut this one and put it before?
I'll just chunk the whole thing. I'm going to find it and go like this.
Okay, so let's pretend like we just did the brief. Back in time.
Back in time. So we just,
Let's kick it off
you want to kick this off?
with episode 7.
7,
Mhm.
which is called
Scenic Route.
Uh-oh.
I
You
mean,
say
both.
route?
No, I say both of them. Route.
Yeah, because I was thinking about how you get your kicks on Route 66.
But then it's like, oh, which route are we going to take?
Oh.
Right? Would you say like which route are we going to take or which route?
I think I'd say which way.
That's fair. That gets you out of it.
I don't think I use say which route. I
Yeah.
don't know that I use that.
Yeah.
I need to think about it.
Yeah, think about it. Because I would say route, like it's on Route 22 or whatever. It's on Route 66. It's like, which route are we taking?
Tomato.
Tomato,
Tomato,
potato,
potato.
Let's call the whole thing off.
Ah.
All right, before the credits,
Okay.
Donna is packing Harvey a sack breakfast. I guess she lives there now. She's totally
Basically.
fine with Harvey road tripping with Samantha, which like not everyone would be cool with their boyfriend going on a trip with a single lady
Mhm.
like Samantha, who's gorgeous
Mhm.
and sassy,
Mhm.
but she also tells Harvey that she loves him. Donna.
And then he tries to do it by coughing. He goes, I love you. And she's like, you're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
Yeah.
Idiot feels like such a harsh word, but
Yeah.
people use it playfully, I guess.
The way she did it was cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
Lewis is sitting in Harvey's chair pretending to be Harvey. And he answers the phone for Ted Tucker, who wants to meet Harvey Specter today for lunch. The Ted Tucker.
The Ted Tucker.
We don't know who Ted Tucker is, but
But yeah, Lewis is just like, oh, I'll just answer this phone casually
Mhm.
and I'll pretend to be Harvey for a
Yeah.
phone call.
Yeah.
Samantha is then in hoops and a leather jacket, which I thought, this is very Amanda Austin circa 2015.
yeah, and the internet does say that we have a 97% facial recognition. Like,
Yeah, your
facial,
face.
our faces are 97% similar. Me and Katherine Heigl. I know it's weird, but that's me as a blonde. If you're curious.
No, look. You look just like her.
Do I?
Just like close, like. So you don't have a Jay Leno chin, you have a Katherine Heigl face.
Still got a little American Dad playing a baseball game.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, for sure.
That's your aesthetic. That's like what you wore
Yeah,
on the daily, and like the high pony too.
yeah.
Which
with
was
the
a-
poof.
Yeah, with the poof.
Everybody hates the poof. Like literally, you're always like, I don't think you need the poof. It looks nice without it. And then my friends in Houston, you're so nice about it. I have friends in Houston. They're like, that poof is so bad. You should not do it. And
But you love a poof.
I love a poof. I loved it with that ponytail too.
Yeah.
It's also when it was dirty, it was good because I could kind of tease it up and fool you a little bit.
Yeah. So the thing is, like, I don't think the poof is bad. It's just like how is the poof modernized? You know,
What's old is new again.
it's
Is
true.
what I say. Poof,
Yes.
there it is.
Poof,
there it is. Come on now, poof, there it is. Higher, poof, there it is. Okay.
So then we see a flashback immediately before
Yeah.
the credits, and it's Samantha taking the blame. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, first, Harvey pulls up in this car he's rented, and she goes, oh, I hate this car.
Yeah.
And then we see a flashback to that car, and it's Samantha when she's a foster kid, and her foster brother has dented the back, like broken the rear taillight or whatever. And their foster dad is flipping wild, and he comes out and he's like, I'm gonna beat you up, basically. And Samantha tries to take the blame for it. And then he tells her, like, actually, you're gonna be moving home, so take the beating right now for him, but she won't be there to protect you, little boy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's awful.
Fucked.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Then we hear our favorite song.
Greenback Boogie.
Okay, first storyline. You want to do Lewis?
Mhm.
Okay, he needs Donna's help. Let me start by saying, this is the episode that my mother, your mother-in-law, loves more than any other episode. And we did not get to watch it with her because she'd already fallen asleep. She thinks this is the funniest thing she's ever seen.
Specifically, Lewis being Harvey.
Yes. And it's good.
It is good.
It's really fun. But she literally, if you ever watch my mom get really tickled at something and she can't control herself, that was her watching this entire episode. Like she couldn't stop.
It's good. It's good.
And one time I was over there visiting, like, for whatever reason one night, and this is like 6 or 7 months after I'd finished it twice. And she was like, can we watch that one episode? So we just like fast forwarded over to season 9 because
just
she
to
wanted,
watch this specific wig.
Yeah.
Is it the wig, I think?
I think it's the wig, and just also how he's acting at lunch and stuff.
Yes.
You know?
It's so good.
Okay. Lewis needs help, Donna's help. But she cannot get over Harvey's wig that Lewis is wearing, and he's pretending to be Harvey. It's a really bad idea for Lewis to go to lunch, but Donna said she's going to let it go as long as he gives up the wig. Okay. Bad advice, Donna. This whole thing is such a bad idea.
It's all so bad.
She should be saying, no, do not do this.
Right.
What good comes from this?
Right. This is not funny.
You want to play make-believe? You want to do make-em-ups? Go sign up for an improv class. You're in New York City.
Write a one-man show.
Like
Lewis Litt is Harvey Specter.
This is a really, really bad idea because Ted Tucker is kind of a huge fictional deal.
Yeah, he's a huge fictional deal.
Yes.
Like he's like the number one fictional dude.
Yes.
So then, but Lewis does it with Donna's blessing.
Ugh.
And he goes into this restaurant and he's like going up the escalator and everyone's just like, Mr. Specter, Mr. Specter, this way, Mr. Specter. And then they're like, we have like 9 of the most hard to get foods in the entire city. But we couldn't get one, or like we couldn't get this one champagne. And then everyone's just gathering around him laughing. And I was like, this is not real.
No, there would not be 20 randos gathered around this table with Ted Tucker, who is such a huge fictional deal.
Yeah.
Being like,
Yes.
And also, how do none of them know him?
Know that he's not Harvey Specter.
Quick Google image.
Right. And he doesn't
On
look
the law
anything,
firm site.
even with that wig. But it's like, I was like, this cannot be real.
It's so,
but it was real.
It was real,
which is hilarious. That makes it funnier to me because I was like, this is Lewis. You know how he has those like fantasies?
Yeah.
I was like, this is Lewis having like a fantasy.
Uh-huh.
But it wasn't.
It wasn't.
It was real life.
It's also like what suckers those people are if they all believed it.
Yeah, because Lewis is not as charming as Harvey Specter at all.
No, can confirm. So Donna asks what happened with Ted Tucker, and Ted bought Ted said he was fine with the conflict of interest over lunch, and now he has signed.
Yeah,
and
Lewis accidentally signed Ted Tucker.
Yeah,
and Donna's like, "How? Why?" And he goes, "I'm Harvey Specter."
He's like, "I'm the best damn closer," you know.
Yeah.
And then it turns out that Harold Gunderson is lead counsel, and he wants a meeting, in-house counsel, and wants a meeting with Harvey. And fun fact, Harold Gunderson knows who Lewis Litt is because he hates him, and he knows who Harvey Specter is because he worships him.
And he's not going to fall for a wig.
No.
Yeah. So basically Ted Tucker, like Lewis was supposed to be like, we can't represent you because we have this conflict, right?
Yeah.
And then he was like, no, I'm going to buy the company that there's a conflict with, which is why Harold Gunderson is now coming to talk with them, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Or is Gunderson the in-house counsel for Ted Tucker?
He is the in-house counsel for the company that Ted Tucker is just bought,
which makes
it go away.
So Harold Gunderson is in-house counsel for the company that Lewis Litt represents.
Yes. And
that's weird, right?
It is weird, but he now Ted Tucker didn't care, so he went and bought the company.
Right.
And so they need to tank the deal.
Right.
And so, okay.
Okay, so wait, just to go back on this, I'm confused. So it's like the company,
It's like-
let's call it Frito-Lay.
Frito-Lay.
Frito-Lay has Harold Gunderson as in-house counsel.
Yes.
And they also have Spector, Litt, Wheeler, Willis.
As another, yes.
Okay.
Because you still have a firm representing you.
Okay,
So you still have to have
okay.
in-house.
Yeah. The in-house counsel is just for like, we're doing the
Yeah.
human resources.
Yes. Okay. And so the firm with all the names
Yes.
that we love. Okay. Represents them.
Spector, Litt, Wheeler,
Wheeler,
Willis.
Yes. Ted Tucker owns Procter and Gamble.
Right.
And decides
I'm going to buy Frito-Lay
so that I can work with Harvey Specter.
Right.
That's how much I want to work with Harvey
because he
Specter.
was so charming at lunch and his hair was incredible.
I would love to have that kind of a closing power.
my
I feel like
gosh.
I'm a good closer, but that is next level.
That's next level woo.
And I have a depot for you.
Okay.
I am dying to know who, if you were going to be somebody else
For a day.
for a day, who would you be?
I'd be like a woman. I'd make up a alias, but I'd be a woman who like dresses really nice.
Oh, okay.
I'd be like Samantha Wheeler
You would?
or like Donna.
Okay.
I feel like I'd want to be like a mix of Donna and Samantha Wheeler because I think Samantha Wheeler is more like, I'm going to go get this person, but Donna's less angry.
Yeah.
So I'd merge those two together.
Okay. I was thinking about a person in real life, but those are good options.
Oh,
like
who
if
would you
were-
be in real life?
I don't know, actually.
Katherine Heigl? No, because people don't like her. Some people like,
I
don't
know,
like
which
her.
is weird.
Yeah. I don't know who I'd be. I feel like just like I totally become that person.
Yeah, for a day, and everyone would believe you.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's like how Lewis is becoming Harvey.
Yeah.
So I'm not actually that person. I'm just wearing a wig to look like that person, but not even really look like that person.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm going to say this, but I don't think I actually want to be her.
But
Oh.
just for a day, you
Oh,
pretend.
No, I want to work with her,
Okay. Who?
Tina Fey.
Oh, Tina Fey.
I've said it many times, and I do believe that she and I will work together on something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I'll be Meghan Markle just so I can have a little honeybee forest in the
Oh,
back
okay.
of my
That'd be kind of fun.
house
And have a prince husband.
and have a prince husband. Well, I kind of
You're-
married a king.
Sure. Okay. Kyle, are you watching or are you at work right now? Okay. He might be.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think, yeah.
Yeah. It's
'cause
kind of
then
hard because it's like if you want to be somebody else, then they'll know.
Yeah, and it's like I'm not even that person. I was like, oh, maybe I'd be someone who's like super, like a marathon runner, just so I could see that. But it's like, no, I would still have to run the marathon. I would just be wearing a wig. Just like Lewis is still himself, he's just wearing a wig.
I might be like Adina Menzel so that I could just belt out some songs on Broadway.
But you wouldn't actually be able to belt them out. You'd be Amanda Austin belting it out,
which
in a
would
wig.
actually then just be Bad News Bears for Adina Menzel.
You should be
'Cause
like,
they'd be
oh
like,
no,
Yeah.
what happened?
because that girl can crank it out.
Oh,
Okay. Anyways, so then Harold is confused. Okay.
While
Back to the
Lewis
story.
is
While
meeting him.
Lewis is meeting him instead of Harvey. And Lewis says that Harvey wants them to kill the deal. It's confusing. Don't worry about it. Just listen, Harold. And like Harold's like, why would I listen to you? Like Harold really doesn't like Lewis.
Harold has slicked back hair now too.
Yeah.
Like he's looking more like Harvey
Yeah.
than Lewis right now.
Yeah.
So Harold then calls Harvey on his personal cell phone, which Harvey's like, how did you get my number? But he got it. And he tells him like, Harvey, you're running scared and I don't know why you're doing this. And Harvey's like, wait. Tell me everything that Lewis said, because Harvey obviously has no idea that
Right.
any of this has happened.
Right. Harvey then tells Samantha that Lewis is pretending to be him. He thinks this is hilarious.
Which I'm like,
This is a new Harvey, though. This is the season 9 Harvey.
Yeah,
It's the
season 9
softer
Harvey.
side of Harvey.
yeah.
He thinks this is funny. He tells her about sleeping with Esther, and then she tells him that he is a legend.
Yeah.
And so then they also prank call him.
Yeah, they decide they're going to prank call Lewis, and
Yeah.
Samantha does a really good fake voice, and
Mhm.
Lewis has no idea that it's not Harold's secretary,
But I totally knew that it was.
Samantha.
Yes.
Yeah. So Lewis is like pacing in Harvey's office, and then like Harold's secretary, Samantha, calls and is like, Harold's on his way. He'll be there in 10 seconds. And so Lewis is like hiding underneath the, like, he's just like so panicked.
unbelievable.
It's so unbelievable.
There's no way. How should 5 seconds? Now he's standing at your window.
right. Yes.
Mr. Lit. Like, what the fuck? Like, what does she have? Like a GoPro on?
I know. I'm like,
him?
this doesn't even make sense. But it's also that thing, like how we were talking about. Or no, never mind. That's in the episode that's coming up next.
Okay.
But it's like fear makes you do weird things.
Yes. Harold confronts Lewis about pretending to be Harvey, and Harvey asks for Harold to help him. It's like,
Lewis asks Harold.
Lewis, yeah, asks for Harold to help him. He's like, I need this.
I really need your help.
Yep.
So then Harold asks for a Harvey IOU instead of a Lewis IOU. He's like, I don't care about you. You can't do anything for me. I want Harvey to owe me, which kind of pisses Lewis off. But he's like, fine, I'll do whatever you need. And Harold says, fine. But he will not blow Lewis's cover. He won't tell Ted that Lewis is not Harvey as long as he can come back to the firm. All Harold wants to do is come back to this place that traumatized him.
Yes.
Why do people love working here?
I don't know. It sucks you in. That Spectre smile.
I guess, dude.
Yeah. Katrina then asked if they have to hire Harold because Lewis was pretending to be Harvey. And he was like,
How did you know that?
Okay. And Lewis tells her that he went ahead and came clean because while it was fun being Harvey, he's also pretty great at being Lewis Litt.
And I love that growth.
That's good. Thank you, Stan. Thank you, Dr. Lipschitz.
Dr. Lipschitz is the unsung hero.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next storyline is Harvey in the car with Samantha.
Yes.
Okay, so they're driving in this car that Samantha has all this
Weird memories.
baggage with. And this kind of goes back and forth like flashbacks and present day with them. So Harvey asks Samantha about the memories with the car. And she goes, oh, actually, like it's bad memories because Eric Caldor used to always drive it. And we're like, oh, yeah, we hate Eric Caldor.
Yeah.
Ugh, what a doo-doo head, that little hockey playing jerk.
Doo-doo. We have a flashback. Samantha wakes up to her foster brother with the stolen car keys to tell him that they're going to run away.
Yep.
And that's bold.
That's bold. Then it's another flashback.
Yeah.
Flashback. But it's Samantha telling Eric Caldor about stealing the car. So we're time hopping. And he is like, wow, that's crazy. But she doesn't know what happened to her foster brother. Like she has no idea what happened.
Yeah.
And then he's like, really, Caldor is flirting with Samantha.
And she's not really fighting it.
No.
Yeah.
So I was like, what is this? I had no idea.
Samantha tells Harvey why she fabricated the evidence and asks why he got so mad. And it's because Mike is always on him about doing the right thing. And Harvey wants to walk the walk too. Again, ironic since Mike lied about being an attorney. We always forget that when we talk about how like a do-gooder that Mike is, that he actually was a BFL, big fat liar.
Him and Harvey are cut from the same cloth because they both are like, yeah, I'm doing good by breaking the law for what I want.
Yeah.
So then we see another flashback, and it's Eric picking up Samantha in the car that Harvey also picked her up from her childhood because he thought, oh, this will be good because it's their 6-month anniversary.
6-month anniversary of an affair.
Yeah, which I didn't realize at this point that it was an affair. I thought they were just dating, but he definitely is married with kids.
Because he had a wedding ring on.
I didn't even notice.
Oh. They kept like making the scene so like he would put his arm up here
with the wedding ring,
and it was like it was kind of
wedding
like,
ring.
It was kind of like this. It's like, hey, look, it was like really making it.
Like
I was just thinking, like one idea I had, a few.
It was like they were really planting it,
and they were like ring.
I didn't even,
you know,
like I didn't even notice.
It had an aura on it, like that fart blaster we got your son.
Yeah, I'm so like not assuming that it's an affair in a fictional show like this, you know?
Oh.
And then, I mean, later, obviously I learned, but I thought he was just being sweet, but also like not sweet because she was like, this is a traumatic experience for my child. And he was like, so I thought we'd make a good memory in the car. And it's like, this isn't like, oh, I once spilled chocolate ice cream on my shirt and it was really embarrassing. So let's go out and get chocolate ice cream. This is like, I once stole a car to get away from my abusive foster father. And this is the car. And I have a lot of memories about it that are really not good. And he's like, oh, I thought we could go on a vacation in the car.
But he went and swapped it.
He did go swap it.
Yeah. Okay.
So then Samantha tells Harvey.
Oh, yeah. Samantha tells Harvey.
No,
why.
We already did that one.
Yeah, we did that. We already got this thing.
We got to go down.
Okay. Samantha and her foster brother get pulled over. This is a flashback. Samantha and her foster brother get pulled over for a broken taillight, which is a bummer because they're not of legal driving age.
And they're also running away and they also stole the car.
Yeah.
Lots of bummers.
But the good news is that they didn't have to go back to that foster dad.
Right. Thank God.
That was the worst. The worst that happened is that they got pulled over but the best part was that they didn't have to go back.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, while this is all happening, Harvey has convinced Samantha to go on the scenic route while they're driving. And she's like, I really just want to get to Pittsburgh. I really don't want to go on a scenic route,
Mhm.
which we talked about, right? Like the name of the episode. And she's like, I don't want to do that, but fine, whatever. So they're on this scenic route. And then boom, Harvey hits a pothole
Yeah.
on this like country road. And there's no jack in this rental car. And there's also no cell reception. And so they're fucked.
I thought it was funny that Harvey was like, there's no jack, because I don't think Harvey knows how to change a tire.
Oh, I feel like he for sure does. He's such a car guy.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah. I feel like he's such like a Renaissance man.
Oh, okay, maybe.
And he's not
Maybe.
wearing a suit.
Yeah, we're in a softer side of Harvey.
Mhm.
Then we see another flashback.
Wait, first, I was really mad about this because I was like, of course. Of course. Like,
What?
Samantha didn't want to do this. And Harvey was like, let's do it. Let's do it. And then, of course, they hit a pothole.
Yeah.
Like, she's trying to go meet her biological father for the first time.
And he's like, let's go the long way.
And it's
And
like,
let's also go stop and get a burger.
yeah, she's clearly stressed out.
Yeah, she's
and
very
he's just,
stressed.
he's like trying to make light of it. And it's
Mhm.
like, this isn't something, like, you should just be
That's fair.
helping her.
Flashback. Then we see a flashback. Eric tells Samantha he wants to leave his wife and kids to be with her, which makes her end things. She's like, this was always just a fling for me. He says that she's been using her to be the daddy that she's never had. And he tells her good luck getting a ride home. And that was just like,
He just leaves her.
dude, woof, get out of here, Caldor.
Also, they'll like show your true colors, you know?
Yeah.
Like he was being such a sweet little 6-month fling. And
Yeah.
then it's like, oh, wait, as soon as you cross him,
Yeah.
he's an asshole.
Yeah.
So then present day, Samantha kind of hints to Harvey about her and Caldor having this affair. And Harvey is like, wow, I had no idea.
Mhm.
And then she tells him about the affair. And then Harvey relates because of all the shit that happened from having a fucked up childhood.
Mhm.
So he's like, I get it. Obviously, I wasn't in foster care, but like I also had like hide secrets from my mom, which is traumatic.
Yeah.
So they kind of bond a little bit over that.
Mhm.
And it's like sometimes you make bad relationship choices when you don't have a good childhood foundation.
Yeah.
And then Harvey realizes that his call to AAA never went through, or his text to
Just text
AAA.
message. Yeah.
So he has to walk up on the road to get AAA to come because they're just stranded. They've been there for like an hour
Yeah.
and no one's coming.
It's dark now.
Oh my God, I'd be so pissed if I was Samantha.
Harvey checks in with Donna on the phone and forgets to call AAA, which
Which is-
pisses Samantha
oh my
off. She kind of
God.
loses it, but that's fine. She's afraid to see her biological dad because he gave her up, and Harvey tells her she owes it to herself.
Right. She's like, maybe we just shouldn't do this because you made me go on this fucking scenic route. And
Yeah.
now, yeah. So then Harvey, they get there.
The next morning.
The next morning they're there and he drops her off at her biological dad's house. His name's Jeff Gardner.
Mhm.
And she just walks up to the porch and he's there. And we don't get to go inside with her.
No.
We don't get to see the conversation.
No. We get a recap. We
get
get
a
basically
recap.
we basically get a brief from her.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, I kind of wish I could have seen
Yeah.
them together.
I think it's a lot to cram in.
it is. There's so much to cram in.
Turns out that then we have a flashback and we see Judy picking up Samantha as her new foster mom. And Judy understands that there's always a reason why those kids run away. And then this is Samantha's chance.
Yes. And we love Judy.
Yeah.
Then we find out this is the debrief. Samantha's dad didn't even know she existed.
Right.
So her whole life, Samantha has thought that both of her parents gave her up, didn't
Mhm.
want her,
Right.
put her in foster care. Turns out her dad didn't, it was like a fling. He didn't even know that her mom was pregnant. And then her mom moved
Mhm.
and her mom died when Samantha was like 2 years
years old.
old. So it wasn't like her mom even gave her up. It's like they both would have possibly loved her and cared for her.
Yeah.
But she was put into foster care because of her mom dying and her dad had no idea. And I guess they never tried to contact the father because maybe he wasn't on the birth certificate or
Right.
maybe whatever.
And then Harvey has something. Then Samantha says something where like, well, I still have all this anger that I can't get rid of. And Harvey's like, what if you just release it? And I'm like, okay, cool, Harvey. So just like the way you did.
Yeah, the way you released all your anger, Harvey.
Yeah. It's also interesting to think like easier said than done, dude.
Yeah.
Like she needs to go to therapy now and talk and work through all of that. Like this is a thing.
Which
Like,
she's been to therapy, but now she has like more context, right?
yes.
So she's been to therapy as a Marine, I think. Didn't
Yes.
she say she went?
Yeah.
And like for all her foster care stuff.
Yeah.
But now she can go and process like, whoa, I thought I've been living my whole life thinking
I was
one thing.
abandoned. And also like her abandonment issues and like being able to like have any kind of connection or relation with somebody because she's worried they're going to abandon her.
Yes,
Like,
yeah.
she can deal with that.
Yeah.
Then we have our last little like third scene here, third
Yes.
storyline. This is Donna. She's asking Alex for help to get an art piece in 24 hours from Gavin Andrews, shady art dealer, in exchange for not one, but 2 Donna favors.
This is a big price. She's willing to give up a lot to Alex.
Yeah.
Basically, she wants this counterfeit,
Yeah.
right? And so Alex asks Katrina for a connection in the art world because the Gavin Andrews connection is not going to work.
Mhm.
And she's like, why would you think I have any connection to the art world? She goes, well, you like ballet and
You have fashion clients and perfume clients and consumer packaged goods. She's like, okay, I'm pigeonholed.
yeah. And also I do
Yeah.
have an art connection.
Yeah.
And she is willing to do it for one of Donna's favors. So she's like, if you're getting 2 favors, I want 1 Donna favor. And he goes, you can have half a favor. It's funny.
It's funny how much the Donna favors are worth.
Yes.
Alex delivers Donna's gift. It's a gift for Harvey, the man who has everything.
And I knew, I mean, as soon as she wanted for a favor,
Yeah.
I knew, because she shows Harvey when he gets home. It's she's like, I got a forgery of your mom's painting. And he goes, this looks so good. And she goes, well, this is the real one. I went and I swapped out the real one with a forged one
From Elliot Stemple.
from Elliot Stemple.
Thomas Crown did, is what she said.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the Thomas Crown
No.
Affair? Oh my gosh, the Thomas Crown Affair is an exceptional movie.
Is it?
Highly recommend it. It's
Okay.
so great. You got to watch it. So when she was like, I Thomas Crowned that shit. And I was like, yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did, Donna. But then he's like, wait, is this the real one? And she like kind of plays it up.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Is it real? Is it not?
Yeah.
But he's super emotional about it. And he's like, I got to call my mom to apologize for holding a grudge for so long.
Yeah.
Which is so nice that he called and said sorry for that.
So he has a little
Because
talk
of what
with her.
happens in the
Yeah.
next episode.
Yeah. He talks with her
Mhm.
and they just sit there for a while.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, Mags.
Then we have the next episode, which
Yeah.
that's just for you to edit. So
Okay.
you can, when you cut it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Prediction Town. It's a place that we're only going to get to go one more time after this. So I say, let's make this train ride a
my
big
God.
old good one.
Here we go. Ready?
Yep.
Chugga, 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 chugga,
Choo,
chugga,
choo, 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 choo. Open
Okay, I think that Harvey's going to propose to Donna at his mom's funeral.
Okay.
I think he's going to get down on his knee, say, I can't wait. Life is too short.
Yeah.
And I can't wait another minute
hmm
without being your husband.
Okay.
I think Sheila's water is going to break as she says, I do.
Okay.
I think that's just the only way I can imagine Lewis getting a wedding
Okay.
is if there's also some sort of ridiculous thing that happens.
Okay.
I think that Mike is going to tell Harvey that Rachel is pregnant at Lewis and Sheila's wedding.
Oh, okay.
I think that that's going to be like a little like, oh, and also so that we can really wrap up all of our favorite couples.
Yes.
And then are we ever going to see a Katrina flashback? Like we only have 2 more episodes left.
We've never seen a
She's
Katrina
the only
flashback.
one.
Yeah.
She's the only one that we don't get a flashback for.
Truly. Yeah.
Like why?
I don't know.
I want to know why she is the way she is.
Yeah.
Also, I miss Grammy.
Yeah.
I miss her.
Let's pour one out for Grammy. A Wegmans sparkling drink just for Grammy. She would love this.
She would love.
She would love,
that.
but generally Wegmans.
I think Grammy probably did love Wegmans.
She probably shopped at Wegmans.
Mhm.
Mhm.
That's what I think. Those are my predictions for the last 2 episodes.
Well-
But I think I'll do predictions in between. Like
Okay.
we'll do like the
Episode
next episode,
9.
and then I'll predict for the final.
I would love
final.
that.
Yeah.
I would love that. Can't wait
Okay.
to watch it with you. It's coming up. It's kind of sad and weird. You know? It's like
It is
we've been
weird.
waiting so long for it to be over and now it's here.
It's like I also just don't understand how it can end. You know, like I'm like, what am I gonna? What happens to the characters when the show's over?
They keep going. It's kind of like an improv where it's like all of a sudden the lights are off and then they are on in the middle of this time period that we see on stage and then the lights go out, but those people keep existing
I think that's true.
in our hearts and souls.
I think that's true because I just imagine that off in the future. Maybe that's at the end of this all. We can talk about what we think these characters are. Like, where are they now?
Oh,
10 years
Yeah,
later.
that'd be our bonus episode.
Yeah.
Because we won't be making predictions for the next one.
Yeah.
We'll do a recap of the whole thing and yeah. If you had time to process this, because I'm about to jump into
Yes,
the
jump
closing,
in. Yeah,
you
I
wanna make
processed
sure-
it. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thanks so much for tuning in. You can check us out on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. You can listen to us on Apple, Spotify, or anywhere else you get your podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a review.
If you don't know what to say in that review, you can say 5 stars and get these women a sponsorship for sparkling water. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, not that computer. This computer.
Weird one.